Hi everyone, we're looking at the Agile and Lean frameworks from the Agile Practice Guide from the Project Management Institute and Agile Alliance. And we're looking at the core methods of Agile. As you go along your Agile journey, you'll notice that there are many different methods that people will use, and they'll be calling them many different things. Usually those methods will be some form of these core methods and maybe some part of these auxiliary methods, but definitely all of the practices that we've looked at, like stand-ups, iterations, using visual management, all of those that we've looked at will be a part of this. It's just good to understand what they are, a little bit behind them, so you can tell if a team is truly Agile or not. This one we're going to look at is feature-driven development. Feature-driven development is an iterative model for developing software, or it could be for developing a product. And with any project, we're developing a product for a customer, and that customer should add value for the customer. So it could be software, or it could actually be a product as well. It focuses on developing an overall model, building a features list, then planning by those features, and then designing by those features, and ultimately building by those features. So from left to right, we're developing the high-level model of what we're looking for, what we're going to develop. Then we develop the features list. So how would we support that, the overall view of what we're wanting to do? What features will we develop? So then we plan by those features. How are we going to get it done? Then we design by those features. So we design the overall product by those individual features. We build those features, and then we get the feedback. As you can see, in an Agile approach, we're always getting feedback using iterations of 2 to 4 weeks, showcasing to the customer, and then putting that feedback back into the product so that we know that they're happy or not. When we get that feedback, we go back to the beginning and we develop, adjust the high-level model perhaps, and then we adjust the features that we might need to be building, adjust the planning that we might need to be planning for our features, and the design, and so on. This is a core framework of Agile because feature-driven development, we're always developing increments or features to showcase to our customer. Everything is designed with showcasing that feature to a customer so they can tell us if it's what they expected or not, and we can adjust if we need to. The feature-driven development activities are supported by a core set of software engineering best practices as well, and these can apply to a product or a business side team if you like. We're developing by feature, as we saw. We're using feature teams, so a team will focus on a specific feature. We're showing inspections, so we're showing that to the customer. Are we on the right track? Are we not on the right track? And we're usually doing that at the end of our iterations of 2 to 4 weeks. We're implementing regular builds. That's our continuous integration policy where we've got all of our changes and we're putting all of those changes up into the one environment, and then we're usually testing that so that we're seeing if something has broken or not, and we're regularly doing that so that we know that everything is going well or not going well. We're getting that regular feedback. We've got visibility of progress and results. We've seen that in our Kanban board and our visual management, configuration management, individual class ownership, and domain object modeling. And those are your more software-oriented terms, but the ones up the top here will definitely apply to any project or any business side team as well as the software team. And that is the core Agile framework of feature-driven development.